Rosia, first tell us at least 4 skills that are important for the success of your study and why.
Okay, the first one is time management. Managing my time effectively is crucial for academic success. It helps me prioritize my tasks and meet deadline. So the second one is a communication skill. Good communication skills are essential for success in college and beyond. It helps me articulate thoughts and ideas clearly, building strong relationship and resolve conflict. So the third one is a critical thinking. Critical thinking is the ability to analyze issue and solve problem. It helps me evaluate information, think creatively, and make informed decisions. So the last one is a self-management skill. It involves setting goals, creating and sticking to a budget, and managing your time effectively. So the skills are important for my academic success because they help me to stay organized, focused, and motivated. They also prepare me for the demand of the workplace and helps me become a well-rounded individual.
The last question, what does it mean to be good with money? And please explain it.
Okay, being good with money means having the skill and habit necessary to manage your finances effectively. Here are some traits and habits that people who are good with money tend to have. 1. Living within your means. 2. Paying your bills on time. 3. Having a nest egg for emergency. This means having some savings set aside for unexpected expense. 4. Saving enough for the future. Setting aside money for long-term goals like retirement or a down payment on a house. 5. Being aware of your finance. 6. Investing your financial planning. 7. Prioritizing experience over material possession. People who are good with money tend to value experience over things and prioritize spending on things that bring them joy and fulfillment. 8. Being strategic of your planning. 9. Using credit wisely. And 10. Shopping around and financial product.
Okay, question number 1. What type of social media are you using and what benefit can you get from and
Okay,
why?
type of social media that I use are TikTok, Instagram, WhatsApp, Snapchat, and Spotify. The benefit of using social media can vary based on individual or business goal. Some common advantages include first, communication and networking. This benefit may connect with friends, family, colleagues, and like-minded individuals. The second one is brand building. Establish and promote a personal or business brand through content sharing and engagement. And the last one is information and news. Stay informed about current event, industry news, and trends. And social media, it's important to note that there are also potential drawbacks and challenges associated with social media use, such as a privacy concern, misinformation, and the impact on mental health. I should be mindful of this aspect and use social media platform responsibility.
Question number 2. Tell us your school years starting from your kindergarten to the present time.
Okay, so I started kindergarten when I was 3 years old. My parents sent me to Genesis Playgroup in Kebayoran Lama. And when I was 7 years old, my parents sent me to elementary school at Regina Pacis, Jakarta. After graduate, I moved to Kosambi Baru and joined junior high school in Kalam Kudus. I joined it in 2017 until 2020. And after graduate, I joined senior high school at Kalam Kudus 2 in 2021 until 2023. And at senior high school, I majored in science. And after graduate, I enrolled college in University Multimedia Nusantara, and I got 100% scholarship. And besides that, I work part-time in my cousin's house office to help my auntie. At that job, I help with budgeting and several other things.
Okay, so I choose photo number 1. There are 6 medical workers, including 1 male doctor and 2 male nurses and 3 female nurses. The doctor wears a white lab coat while the nurses wear nurse uniform. 2 nurses wear green uniform and the other 3 nurses wear blue uniforms. A female nurse who wearing a blue uniform wear white cuffs and another female nurse wearing a green uniform to the right of the doctor is wearing a mask. There are people who risk their time and energy for the purpose of saving other human life. A job that is not easy and can be said is a very difficult and very noble job. They try to save human life as much as possible and throughout their life and they serve in society and regardless of class and social status.
For English midterm exam, this time I choose the 6th photo. I think in this photo there are people who are abroad or outside Indonesia, and in this photo I think there are several people who live in places where it's not possible again, because in this day and age it's very difficult to earn some money to find work because of the lack of job opportunities. And besides that too, because nowadays the price of the house is very expensive, so they choose living there rather than having no place to live it. So we should be even more grateful because we can live in more comfortable place, and if we have something or anything that we can help someone, we should also be able to help them who need it. You consider when planning a memorable holiday?
Okay, for the first one, for me, is the first is destination. With around 197 countries in the world today, choosing your next travel destination can be quite challenging. Some things to consider when choosing a destination include the type of trip and travel experience you want, proximity, your food, and even happening in the area.
Yeah, yes, the key to planning a successful and memorable holiday is picking the right destination. Consider everyone's interest, age, and preference when deciding where you should go.
Okay, I agree. Okay, the second one is setting a budget. So setting a budget include flight, accommodation, food, and transport are the most important things that arrange when planning a trip. But you can save one just expense creatively, research about the best budget hotel, pocket-friendly restaurant, and transportation option, cost or special clothes and gear you'll need your trip such as glove, winter coat, thermal, and other should be considered.
Okay, for me, same. After you have decided on a destination, it's important to set your budget. And if you're going holiday with your family, friends, or colleagues, I always make sure that everyone in the contributes and agree to the same budget so that everyone is happy with the plan and the destination.
Okay, I see. I agree. And then next, transportation. Another thing to consider when planning a trip is to find out the transportation option. Is your chosen destination? Will you need to book a rental car or take a public transportation or hire a private driver maybe?
That means once you have decided where you're going, it's time to book your flights and any other transportation that is needed. Make sure to do your research and compare different airlines and fares to get the best deal possible. Additionally, if you are traveling abroad, then make sure everyone has their passport ready before booking the ticket.
Okay. I see. Like, even when we gonna go to Turkey or Bali. Okay. And then next is planning activity. Depending on the budget, time at disposal, getting a rough idea of what activity should be done and what day is a vital ingredient in understanding how to plan a trip perfectly. The kind of trip of travel experience you want can also influence your choice of destination. Do you like relationship or adventure, beaches or mountain, summer or winter, city or countryside, resort or road trip, festival and culture, shopping or food experience, luxury, mid-range or budget?
Yes, planning activities for a holiday can be tricky as there needs to be something for everyone. Consider researching local attractions in the area such as museum or amusement parks that offer fun experience for people of all age.
Okay. So maybe we gonna the last point is the weather. So the weather may affect flight and bring some uncertainty as well. Weather and crowd play an important role when you plan your trip. For your chosen destination, do you know when the high season or the lowest season is?
Yes, that's important to pay attention to because this weather really determines whether our holiday can run smoothly. And for example, when entering the snow, we have to prepare a clothes warm and thick for our body.
Hey Dev, what are the most important things in a relationship?
The most important things in a relationship for me is first, communication. Effective communication is very important in any relationship. This not only involves expressing your feeling or thought, but also actively listening to your partner. Clear and open communication helps in understanding each other better and resolving conflicts.
I agree. Okay. So, good communication is one of the most important aspects of a healthy relationship. It's important to be able to talk about what you both want and expect, and to be honest and have uncomfortable conversation when necessary.
And beside that, the communication, I also trust from the foundation of a healthy relationship. This involves being reliable, honest, and transparent with your partner. When trust is present, it creates a sense of security and emotional intimacy.
I see. So the trust is a crucial part of any relationship. You have to be able to trust that your partner won't betray you, or and that they have your best interest in mind.
Yeah, that's true. And the third one is, for me, mutual respect is important. This involves recognizing and respecting each other's different opinions. I mean, treating your partner with kindness and courtesy.
I see. So it's important to respect your partner as a person, including their interests, opinions, and friends. When you have mutual respect or each other, you will be able to resolve conflict more effectively, right?
Yeah, that's right. And besides that, for me, is flexibility and compromise. Not two individuals are exactly the same, and conflict is inevitable. Being flexible and willing to compromise allows a relationship to overcome challenges and finding solutions that work for both parties.
I think relationship require give and take. It's important to be willing to compromise and make sacrifice for each other.
Support and understanding also the most important things. Support your partner during difficult and successful times is very important. Knowing that your partner support you foster a sense of security and strength. The bond between you, and by supporting our partner in some way, we can understand what is happening to our partner.
It's important to understand your partner perspective and be willing to see things from their point of view and your point of view. This can help you resolve conflict and build a stronger relationship.
Yeah.
Okay, so some of the most important things in a relationship include good communication, trust each other, respect each other, compromise, and understanding each other.
And for me, but we need to remember that every relationship is unique and individual may prioritize these elements differently. Communication is key in understanding your partner's needs and ensuring that both parties are actively working towards maintaining a strong and fulfilling relationship.
I agree.